Much to charge for these shows once you actually get them. I'm gonna say it completely varies for like what genre you play, how big the venue is, what brand you're playing for. Like you could be playing more commercial music and you could be doing potentially a show for a party for Adidas or something like that, do you know what I mean? And they might have a huge budget of like thousands of pounds. Or you could just be playing like a little show for a small promoter and you could be getting like 50 quid, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna say at the start, you will probably play a lot of shows for free. That's a really good way to just get yourself out there. And I know you shouldn't have to do things for free, but sometimes you just have to do a few shows for free. And it's a good way to just get that experience, get your sound out there, and then people will start paying you. Initially, I did loads for free, and then I started charging like 50 quid, and then I took it up to 100 quid, and now I charge about 300 quid an hour. The music that I play is very underground. It's a very small scene, so there's not much money in my industry at all. But if you're playing like drum and bass or music that's a lot more, where there's a way bigger crowd for it, you will get a lot more money. If you play in America, you get a lot more money than in the UK. Depends on the country that you're in. You should know roughly how to price yourself, kind of figure out what you think your worth is, but bear in mind at the start you will need to play a lot of shows for free. You don't have to, but I would recommend playing shows for free just to get yourself out there. Make sure if you're not playing in your city that you're gonna get your travel and accommodation paid for if it's overnight and they don't live in the same town. Another thing you need to think about when you start getting shows, the promoter will ask you what your rider is. A rider is basically normally just drinks, but when you're a bigger DJ you can ask for whatever you want. I know people that on their rider they have a bottle of Ciroc, or I don't know what it's called, I don't drink alcohol, but it's like that big bottle of vodka, and then they also have like a film camera and baby wipes and hand sanitizer and crisps and sweets and whatever you want on your rider you can have. But when you're just starting out, I would just put drinks. Another thing to note is when you grow as a DJ, you will get approached by a booking agency. So a booking agency is basically someone that handles all of your bookings, so all of your bookings will go through this agency, and then also they will get you more bookings. But you will not get a booking agent until further along in your career. I'm gonna say at least a couple years, maybe a year if you're lucky. It takes time. I didn't get a booking agent until like 4 years into my DJing career, so it takes time. In my last and final video, I'm just gonna talk about stage presence and how to present yourself on stage. It will be a lot shorter than this one. This one has the most information, and then that's it. Obviously any questions or anything else you want me to touch on, as I said, just let me know. Yeah, we're done. You're almost graduated.